2 weeks ago, my organization had arranged a training called Safe Talk. It was a training that helped us to identify people with suicidal thoughts and how best to support them. During that training, I began to reflect on a time in my life where I was in a very, very, very dark place and I couldn't see a way out. But God, but God, but God. And reflecting on this time made me to realize that what the devil wanted to do was to destroy me. John chapter 10, verse 10 says, "The thief comes only to steal, to kill, and to destroy." The devil cannot destroy if he doesn't first kill, and then he steals before he could destroy. So he steals your identity, and then he kills with anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, rejection, fear. Slowly, you begin to drift into obscurity, not wanting to be seen. This is how the devil has destroyed so many lives. Let me ask you a question. What do you think is one of the most fundamental, basic human desire? The one that sits at the core of humanity, the one that can make or break your world. Think about this. While you think on this, I'm going to share with you stories of 3 overlooked people that I find very fascinating in the Bible. You may even find yourself in this story because I found myself in the story. So pay attention because I'm going to be telling them simultaneously. Here it goes. All she wanted was to be appreciated, to be noticed. The firstborn daughter, but never the favorite. No matter what she did, she was always in the background. Her sister, beautiful and admired. Herself, overlooked, just because she had weak eyes. So while her sister shepherded her father's flock in the open, being seen, she was hidden away in the home, doing domestic chores. Then one night, they tricked a man into marrying her, a man that never wanted her. And so in the middle of the night, beside him, she lay, wondering, does he even know it's me? Does he see me? Would he love me now? Anxiety, depression, low self-esteem. He spent his whole life trying to get approval. Too short to be taken seriously. Too hated for the job that he did. And so he wove his life around his wealth. Maybe they will take me seriously now, he reckoned. But when the deals were done and the crowds were gone, empty still, he sits up on the sycamore tree, alone, with no one to go home to. Anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, isolation. She didn't have any choice of her own. All she was a handmaiden, treated like a property, passed on to her master by her mistress. But one day, she finally had something of her own. A child growing inside of her, and finally she felt important, valuable, seen. But she let that turn to pride, and pride has a price. Jealousy arose and tempers flared, and suddenly she was running for her life. Slowly she staggered into the desert with no hope, no plan. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares, she thought. Anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, rejection, fear. We all want to be seen, to be noticed, to be told that we matter, to be loved. because this is the basic human desire. This is what makes us human. The desire to belong to someone or to be loved by someone is the greatest human desire. Yet the devil knows this, and he steals our identity by making the ones who are to love us to reject us, the ones who are to protect us hurt us. Even our own minds play tricks on us by telling us we're not enough, that we are not worthy. The truth is, in this world, you would have troubled waters, but there is one who specializes in calming every troubled sea with his love, because he alone is love and makes us complete. His name is Jesus, and he wants you to have life, but not just have life, but have it in abundance and enjoy it. Leah thought giving birth to sons would make her husband love her, but she never felt loved until she made God her lover. Zacchaeus climbed the sycamore tree because he never felt worthy of anyone's attention, but before he could even whisper Jesus' name, he called out his. Hagar ran into the desert thinking she was alone, but ROI, the God who sees, was already there waiting for her. And he sees you too. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, he knew your name. Before you ever felt rejected, he called you chosen. Before shame covered you, he clothed you in his glory. Before you could ever learn to love him, he loved you with an everlasting love. So, when next the devil comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy by making you feel unloved, making you feel unwanted, unrecognized, unnoticed, irrelevant, look up. For he's been there all along, with arms open wide, saying, "Come, drink from Bella High Roy, for I am the fountain of life. I am good. I am kind. I am holy. I am the healing balm in Gilead that can heal your broken heart. I am the potter of all potters that can mend every broken pieces and turn it into a masterpiece. I am the God that loves you, and I see you."